Welcome back. Today we're covering Control 3.1.5, Least Privilege, part of the Access Control family under NIST SP 800-171. This control is foundational to modern cybersecurity. It's all about limiting access, not out of distrust, but out of discipline. Least privilege ensures that users and system processes only have the access they need, nothing more. Whether it's a person, a script, or a service account, each one should only perform actions that support its job. This principle helps prevent accidental misuse and makes it harder for attackers to escalate access if something is compromised.
To implement this control effectively, identify the critical security functions in your environment. Define which users or roles need access to them. Limit system access accordingly. Schedule regular reviews of all access privileges. Keep a documented process for updating or removing privileges. And don't forget service accounts. They need scrutiny too. Also, make sure your implementation matches your written policy. Auditors will want to see that you're enforcing this in practice, not just on paper. Here's something new in Revision 3. In the past, organizations could define certain parameters on their own, but now, the DoD has published specific requirements. For example, access to security functions must include, at a minimum, establishing system accounts, assigning privileges, configuring access authorizations, audit settings, vulnerability scans, intrusion detection, and managing audit information. Access to security-relevant information must cover threat and vulnerability data, firewall rules, security service configurations, cryptographic key management, security architecture, access control lists, and audit logs. And privileges assigned to roles or classes of users must be reviewed at least every 12 months to validate their necessity. These are no longer suggestions. They are required minimums and must be reflected in your implementation. To show compliance, be ready to provide access control policies and procedures, lists of assigned access authorizations, logs or records of privilege reviews and adjustments, system settings that reflect restricted access, audit trails showing access changes, and documentation that ties it all back to your system security plan. Here's one more critical point. Least privilege isn't just a technical setting, it's a culture. When your team knows that access is intentional, limited, and reviewed, you build trust and reduce the blast radius of any incident.
That wraps up 3.1.5, Least Privilege. The rule is simple. Grant only what's needed and nothing more. Every permission should serve a purpose, and every privilege should be earned. But what about accounts with elevated access, like admins or system operators? That's the focus of the next control. 3.1.6, Least Privilege, Privileged Accounts. We'll explore how to protect high-risk accounts and why separating privileged from non-privileged access is critical. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along as we continue walking through NIST SP 800-171 Revision 3, one control at a time.